In case everybody's wondering, yes, I talk too much. White truck, Jeep, and my work car. And so my work car daily, drive the truck on the weekends, and the Jeep is the wife's daily right now because well, her timing chain let go on her car and we sold it the way it was, and trying to find her something else right now. And so with all three of the vehicles being there, and you could hear the birds in the background and everything, we're at my house. It is not done, but we are living in it. So if you've been watching our videos in the past, you've noticed that I've talked about building a house. Well, I'm living in it now, so that helps. We have now got some bird feeders and stuff that we put up yesterday because my wife wanted some stuff to look out the kitchen window for Mother's Day. We got the little hummingbird feeder back there, and we got some flowers potted back here. And so this is my place. It's the back side of the house. And the farm, so if you watch the mower video, you will see where I put lawnmower weights on the wheels and some other stuff, and build grab bar, and yeah. So if you watch videos on my big John Deere lawnmower, and it's over here in the shed, there's also a video coming of a review of a new machine I bought. See how pretty and orange it is? And then back there's the little John Deere 650. And so, other than showing you guys some of the stuff going on my property, I'm going to give an update for wrench benders, right? So that's what this is, a channel update. And there's the lawnmower. It's in the firewood shed right now because we don't have it full of firewood yet, because hey, it's May, so we're a few ways away. I've got some firewood sitting here that needs to be stacked. We're going to have to split a bunch more of it. So, big news for a couple things. So the channel direction is going to be changing a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean, we're still working on the Duramax. Still going to be fixing up the white truck as we go. Might be some Jeep stuff happen. Still have those vehicles. The International, still own it. It's still there. It's been a little hard to get to here lately because I've been working on my truck. And things have been slow here lately because I've been getting some other things worked out. I got property out here to take care of, and I'm trying to prep stuff for what is to come. And with that, as you can see over my shoulder there, that is Kagan's camper, which he's got up for sale right now, and we probably shouldn't have too much longer. But behind his camper, you're going to see a bunch of dirt, and then a pile of dirt, and that's sitting on the old concrete pad for the shelter house. That's right, I said shelter house. And down there where that pile of dirt is, there was a outhouse that was turned into a storage building, because my house was not the first building on this property. So that all happened last summer. The outhouse disappeared. We got Kagan's camper. Now he's selling his camper because he's got his living arrangements now changed a little bit. So where Kagan's camper is and where all that dirt work is, I'm going to continue doing more dirt work there, building that up. And so that's going to take time. I got to mow all this. That takes time. I got to cut wood for the wood burner. That takes time. I work a full 40-hour job and then some, and that takes time. I am a father and a husband, and that takes time. And so I'm going to start piercing the veil of a little bit of my personal life. I am not allowed to film the inside of the house. That is a ground rule between me and the wife. She doesn't like to be on film, and she doesn't want us to film the inside of the house because that's too much like letting people in on our stuff. And I understand that. I'm a pretty open person. She's not so much, and that's probably why we work so well together. More of my property and large field there. And so back behind me on this side, front of the house, and you're going to notice there's a big white building in front of my house. That is an old church. And there's the gooseneck trailer that I drove over to Indiana to get in one video. Bought it on an auction site. Drove to Indiana, picked it up, trailered it home. Took some extra wheels and stuff with me. Unfortunately, you can go watch the video if you want to, but it was pretty uneventful. Everything worked out pretty good. There was some lighting issues, was about the only thing, and I had to drive part of the way back without any lights because, well, it was causing the brakes to stay on all the time the way they wired it. So I wanted to not drag the brakes all the way home. So I just pulled the plug and drove home without lights. And it was daylight, so I didn't get in trouble for that. Fortunately, everything went well. The church house was here first, and I decided to build here because it already had a driveway, already had electric, it already had water, there's a sewage system already here. Because the outhouse was converted to a storage house because they put the addition on the church, which is this side right here. It had the toilets in it, the bathrooms were there. Because the original built part of the church, the bigger part, is set on a sandstone foundation. Now, I know you're asking yourself, well, why'd you build a brand new house behind an old church, and what in the world are you going to do with the church? The church is going to get tore down at some point. And the reason I'm taking my time tearing it down is because ideally I would like to have a 60 by 40 garage, okay? I would like to have it over there where Kagan's Camper's at. With that being said, the church house is 60 by 40. Anybody putting all that together? I'll build the foundation over here for my garage, and then I will probably hire some people to come in and do it, to take the church house down and re-erect the walls on top of my foundation, and either build trusses out of what's there or go buy some trusses, and then, you know, sheet the building in. It will be a metal building. It'll look kind of like a pole barn, but it will have a block foundation. That's the route I want to go. So now we've talked about the church, and we've talked about the tractor, and we've talked about me being extremely busy, and this is why things are going to change directions a little bit. I have also been told it would be a good idea for me to go get my bachelor's degree. And for those of you who watch the channel and care, I have an associate's degree in industrial automation. And my current position is a little bit above a maintenance position. I worked maintenance for several years. I'm now in a controls position. I'm not going to go too much further in that because that's one thing I don't do, is I don't talk about where I work and exactly what I do for a living, because I find that to be a bad practice. They may not want to be associated with this channel, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go get my bachelor's. So in doing that, I'm going to be taking some college classes. Now, that also is going to take some time. So I am going to try and stay active because I'm one of those types of people. In doing so, I'm going to be doing a review on my tractor. I'll be doing a review on implements and using stuff that I buy. There's still going to be work going on at the garage. That's not going to change things at all, because I've got to get my truck done, right? And sometimes I just like going to the garage to clear my head because it's kind of like my happy place. I'm going to be going over how we remove some of these nasty stumps and prep this property for a garage. And if you guys have anything that you want to know about or want to see on the property done, that are interested in how I go about doing things, this is your guys' chance to comment and ask, because I don't film everything because I think people don't care about that. But if it's something that I'm doing, and whether or not it's actually wrench benders related, and you want to ask questions about it, if I can't just answer your question, maybe I film a video about it to get really precise about what's going on. Maybe I don't. Just depends on what it is. But I will try and answer the need of the viewers, because I mean, you guys are what's paying the bills right now, so to speak, on the YouTube channel. Now, paying the bills, we make right now like $45 a month off YouTube, so it's not like life-changing money or anything. And if you want to know more about the ins and outs of the YouTube channel, how long we've been doing this, what kind of money we're making, what our, you know, anything, ask it. I'll do what I can. If you want to see inside the church house, we can do that sometime. That'd be a separate video by itself. So in this channel, we're piercing the veil of my personal life a little bit. We're seeing the other locations where the wrench bender things happen. This doesn't always happen at the garage. We worked on Kagan's car right here on this concrete pad the other day, but it was more of it set all winter time. We tried to get it running again, and we was able to get it to go. Not too big a deal, but we do a lot of stuff that we don't film. So that's more or less it. If you guys like this channel and you're interested in seeing what's about to happen, I'm going to keep filming. I'm going to keep putting out 2 videos a month. That's my goal right now. Well, a video every other week. I don't think that ever puts out 3 videos a month. It might. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to it. So, video every other week. And you're probably going to see a review on the tractor soon. There's more stuff coming on the truck. I worked on it last weekend, but I done a little piddly stuff. It took a lot of time, and I didn't film anything because it's just little, cut a piece here, weld it in, make it look nice, cut that piece in, weld it in, make it look nice. And it looks nice, and it's going to be nice in the overall. It's not nothing I can shoot a full-length video about. So we'll be keeping up on the shorts. So it'll be TikToks and YouTube shorts are happening. So if you guys like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, it helps out. If you want to turn the notification bell off, I get it. Sometimes I'm not that interesting, but help us out because it don't cost you guys anything, and it helps us out in the algorithm. And the more money I can get coming in, the sooner the garage happens, the bigger the projects get. And I'm cooking up more stuff for the white truck, because once my truck's back together, the white truck's going to get some love. And this is going to take forever, seems like, but it's going to happen. So, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.